dead and buried. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if there was a point to that discussion, I'd be willing to have it, but I don't think there is, so... It's like talking about week 2 here. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not thrilled about how I act. I'm sure it's going to come out. Like, I'm going to leave here and be like, I should have held my composure better, but is it the end of the world? No. Is it the end of the world how the situation is right now? Kind of sucks. Is it like irreconcilable? Irreconcilable?
Syllable.
Syllable? Jill Syllable? Is this like a Jill Syllable song?
What is Jill Syllable?
She's like a singer from the 70s.
Oh.
Soft rock. You reckon Jill Syllable? I mean, you know, it's... Crickets.
Yeah. No, that's fine. There isn't really a point to discussing it. Because we're both really smart people, and we both, you know, intentionally weren't thinking ahead. Because that was the whole thing here, is when you start thinking too far ahead, you go crazy, and you get miserable.
Yeah.
You know?
Live in the moment.
You have to live in the moment. And it's sad. And it sucks. But...
Well, I don't see it that way, but I understand. I see it as like you try to make decisions to keep your sanity here. But sometimes those decisions you have no control over. You know?
Yeah.
And things I don't have control over, I don't really know. There's nothing I can do about them. What I should have done is just kept quiet and, you know, go on and lick my wounds or whatever. But instead I went for, you know, Wiley, or whatever the Yosemite Sam style tactics.
Classic.
Classic Yosemite Sam style tactics without having to grow a red beard.
Yeah.
You know, and it's silly of me to predict how I'll feel tomorrow. I have no idea how I'll feel tomorrow. I know I'm not going to want to talk to the guy. I know I'd prefer him not to be here, but maybe I'll be fine with it. But I don't have, like, I don't know, the way I reacted Wednesday, like, makes me nervous. I mean, I never, like, really dealt with fights. You know? New York is different. You're just like...
No, I know. I mean,
in the world,
all of this is different. All
like,
of it is you slip away. Like, you can put everything out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know?
That's kind of what I did by coming here, and, like, maybe this whole thing that happened was enough to, like, it really shook me up. Like, what do I want? It's just hard to know, like, the conclusion of that question. Like, I know what I want now. when I get it, will I like it? I don't know. But like, I know what I want, and like, I wouldn't have, none of that would have happened without all this craziness. So I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
Would I have like performed better here and like been my happy, funny self? Yeah, but is that really what I want in life? Is to be a trained monkey? Like, probably not.
Mm-mm.
I just want to like have fun. I don't know. It's tough here. For me, I don't think it happens to you. Like, once I start thinking, it gets to be a mess up the stairs. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's town.
It consumes you a little bit.
Mary. You know, a noble savage. I have European descendants with an Indian, Native American influence. It's like, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I did.
The opening scene is Sundance Kid playing cards, you know? Fortunately, nobody came in to announce that. Next thing you know, I'm looking at Amanda with 2 pumpkins in my... I don't even remember what happened.
God.
Next thing you know, I'm looking at Amanda pleading that they're for the children. And I kind of come to. I'm like, well, where's my horse? Because I got to get going. And I've been asking for that horse
since day one.
I've been asking for that horse since day one. There's a paddock out there. The horse can live with the cows. It's not like it's just an extra couple of horses put in the bucket. Like, it's no big deal. You know, I could make a little poncho vest. I could grow a mustache. It's fine. But, you know, I have these conversations up there, and people are just like, do you like racing cars? You know? They're just like, anyway, do you like racing cars? And I'm like, yeah, I love racing cars. I love racing them. I'll race them into a raisin box. Like, I can't do it. You know? I mean, I can do it. It's fine, but it's like, you want to surround yourself by people that make you think. Like, you know how many times I've read my girlfriend's letter? Like, some silly letter about 3 events, and I'm just like, oh my God, I forgot. Like, the last 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks, I haven't been able to have a conversation, you know, because I have like a freaking joking about what's on like Spike TV, you know, or like relationships. Like, let's talk about relationships and healthy hearts. And I'm just like, are you me? Or, you know, hey, can I get your split peas? Can I get your split peas? I go, yeah, I don't know. Why? What do you want with my split peas? Hey, I need them for lunch, man. I'm going to need them now, actually. And I'm just like, I'm going to take these split peas and chew them. I'm going to need them for lunch, so hand them over now.
I know how you feel.
Hand them over right now.
I know how you feel.
And I'm like,
I know trust me, I know 100% how you feel.
Like, just have the split peas. You owe me a bag of split peas.
Like,
I was thinking, actually, what we could do is you could take the split peas, and I'll go out there. There's a box out there that has a magic number on them. I'm going to go out there, pick the magic number, pull it out, read it, put it back, and then I'm going to take your sale. How about that? I'm like, I guess. I don't know what just happened, but here are the split peas. hey, brother, can I get that popcorn you mentioned?
No.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, you can. And then he takes my popcorn and he pours the bowl was like a cauldron. I thought it was going to be like a little handful like I make. It was a cauldron. And 2 hours later, Bella's offering me popcorn. And I'm thinking, like, is there human yeast on it? Because I don't want it if there's human yeast on it. And she's like, yeah, sure, have the yeah, of course there's human yeast on it. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm just going to go over there and make sculptures out of a rusty windmill. Because that's what I've been reduced to. I don't know if you've seen my sculptures, but they're rather, everybody, I'm like, close your eyes, because they don't look like anything, turn around. Everybody's like, oh, wow, that's good. That's what you spent your doing? Yeah, because it was that or trying to climb up the cupola and jumping into the fire, because we have 1% of propane left. Hey,
Did he bother you about that too?
Yeah.
Oh God, he drove me nuts.
And I'm like, well, there's a propane tank out there with a big phone number on it, Tony.
Well, fuck. I know how you feel. I want to be able to have the better conversations also. I've been like a little afraid of you the past couple of weeks.
Well, you should be, because
because you have this like ice wall. You know? Yeah. But then at the same time...
I had a friend in law school who's still my friend, and she lived in, like, there was like 4 of us from my law school that moved to New York after. There was like 4, it was like, the economy was so bad, there was like 5 of us that got jobs, like real, like big, high-paying, like legal jobs. And she was one of them. And like, our second year of law school, we were studying in the library, and she goes, hey, do you want to order Chinese food? And I was starving. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And she's like, okay, meet me outside the library in 5 minutes. I was like, perfect, I'll just finish reading this case. And I went outside and I waited for her for like 20 minutes, and she never came. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And the next day she came up to me and she's like, hey, what's going on? And I just looked at her and go, buzz off. And I didn't talk to her for a year. Like I would just like walk by her, like whatever. Like I just get so mad at people. I just like cut them off. Like they're dead to me. You know what I mean? And like that's what I would have done to you, but I'm stuck here. And there's nobody else to talk to. I almost got snookered into building a house. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what's been going on here. It sucks. And like I was warned of this before I came.
But then at the same time, I don't feel it's right of me to be like, well, get over it and let's talk. Like, so I guess I just kind of take the safe choice and just figure that you probably are happier without me trying to talk to you.
Well, the problem is there's something called like being a red-blooded American, and it's like I'm not gonna. I mean, it should be fine actually, because I saw the light. I know what I want now, and like who cares, Like I'm gonna, I don't know if I'll get what I want, but like I'm hoping I will when I leave here. Did you? Your prodigal son one? I left you for a creepy situation.
No.
I won't be able to entertain them now.
I guess that's all I can say is trust me, it's driving me nuts too. I'd love to be able to have a real conversation, a more stimulating conversation that doesn't have somebody like choke holding me or somebody trying to ask me to like call the freaking gas line or whatever, or talking about farts. Yeah. Like
use this. You're like the yes girl here.
What do you mean?
You're like the one that does everybody's work. No, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. I just like, hey, is this log taken?
But
you're gonna bend your ear? I don't know.
But at the same time, I'm trying to just kind of give you space and breathing room. And
well, I need space because like that's absurd to like just be like, nah, like It's not absurd. I am happy for you, and like I want you to be happy with this guy. Is it absurd to me? Yeah. The reason it's absurd is because you were willing to trade like a stable conversation and a good time with like, I have like 5 personalities, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed that. That might qualify.
I've noticed.
Might qualify for something. You never know who's going to be there.
It's true. Well, that doesn't count as stability to me.
But it's like 5 different people.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
It's like, ow.
No, I'm not trying to start your pyramid scheme here. I believe you've already been working on that for a while. A hive of sorts. Throw spaghetti against the wall and see who's
God. Sticks. Oh, come on.
But,
now.
You know, I think it's like, you know, to me it was an irrational move, if we're talking in chess terms.
That
doesn't mean I don't have to like, whatchamacallit? It doesn't mean I have to like act like you lost or something. You know, I guess it's like you said, have your cake and eat it too. You know, you get to have my friendship and a date with a beekeeper twice a week. I don't know if I'd call that cake, but call it like something.
Well, in here. I would like your friendship. I don't have to have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not.
But
like,
I would like it.
It's not needed. I'm doing fine here.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm doing fine. No, I'm
making
not...
porous soap with basil leaves sticking out of it.
No, what I mean is more that I want your friendship, but I also don't think that you have to extend yourself for that. Because I understand. Like, I get it. I've been in this situation many times before. And I get it. I'm not going to be shocked if you don't.
It doesn't really matter. I don't even feel bad about like what I always wanted from you was just to have somebody like close. I wasn't, as you know, I wasn't interested in sex or like any, you know what I mean? Like, I just felt obligated, you know, I'm not even saying we did or not, but like, I just felt like it can't, you know, like I felt a little pressure, and then just being a guy, you know, like I just felt like it was the thing that was like to cuddle, but like I didn't even really want that. You know, like I have that. So get under my sleeping blanket and go at it in the middle of the floor. I'm kidding. Or I'm not, I don't know. But did you see my sculptures or not?
God, I did.
They're awesome.
They are awesome. Let's go eat dinner.
Yeah. It's fine. Problem is, like, I've just been wanting to act very impulsively recently. You know, I've been eating all the candy in the kitchen for like 3 days now.
Have you really?
Yeah. And it's got me on a permanent sugar high.
So that explains it.
It's got me like this.
I know. I've seen it.